Alright guys, so I'm here with the most requested recent video that I've been getting. It's to go and do the next mod update on the Superheroes Unlimited mod for 1.7.10 in its version 4.0 of the mod. And this, I mean, you guys dominated the like button. I mean, you totally, you put that like button back in Arkham. Like, oh my gosh, we passed up 230 likes. It's just amazing, guys. Thanks for all your support, and I'll continue to do these as long as you guys watch them and like them. So, I know we don't do this, but let's try to get a like goal going to see, see if we can keep the hype going for the new version of the mod. So, let's see if we can get 200 likes. If we can get 200 likes on this video, I will do the next update video, which I don't know which hero it's going to be on. I may actually, if I get it done in time, go over the Batmobile and stuff like that. I'm not going over that in this video. I'm going over just some of the Bat gadgets and stuff. So, yeah, leave a comment down. What do you want me to go over next? Either another hero or some of the vehicles. So yeah, let's head over to our area over here that I've set up. As you can see, that was the set from last time. So, like I said, today we're going to be going over the, those are the most messed up creative tabs ever. Today we're going to be going over the, some of the Bat gadgets. Now note, there are actually more Batman features and stuff like that in the mod. I'm just going to be going over a very, small portion of it. Because I don't want, I don't want to spoil everything for you guys, because that wouldn't be any fun. So I'm just gonna go over a few things, and obviously you can see to my right some of the new suits. So obviously we're most likely gonna go over these first. So these are just actually some of the new alternate Bat suits. As you can see over there, we have the default suit, and here are just some of the variations. I think there's like a few more after this. So basically what we have here is the 1960s Bat suit. The BTAS Bat suit, which is basically like that one, except it's got the yellow around it. We have the Dark Knight Trilogy Bat suit, and we have the New 52 Bat suit. Again, there are more than this, but I just thought I would show some of the main looking ones. And yeah, so in there we have our gadgets. So what we're going to do, actually, how we're going to do this, is we're going to go over the powers and abilities of Batman, and some of the features that he's got cooking up in his Bat belt and such. And a lot of these do similar things, but actually some of them do their own things, especially the 1960s Bat suit. It's amazing. Yeah. How we're going to start this off, I'm going to put on the Bat suit. I just look so freaking amazing. Like, look at me, oh my goodness. I'm Batman. So yeah, let's go over some of his abilities. Batman, as you can see, we got some new potion effects. Actually, they're actually not potion effects. As you can see, there's no bubbles, and I don't have the potion particles off in Minecraft. I actually coded in a new way. We don't use potion effects, really. Well, we do for some things like night vision, because that's really hard to duplicate. But we've created our own abilities. So these are legit abilities that the heroes have. So as you can see, Batman has Acrobatics 2, Strength 2, and Stealth. Ooh, Stealth. That's a new one for you guys. I'm going to go over that in a little bit. He also has Speed. Now, as you notice, I can walk normally. And that's because Batman's a normal man. So how you get the speed is if you sprint. You notice I go extremely quick with my sprint. As you can see if I can get quick enough so you can see the speed. Batman has speed too. You guys saw it right there? See, if I take this all off, I lose all the abilities, and I run. Look how slow the sprint is. The speed comes in when you sprint. I thought that was more appropriate for for heroes like Batman, because he should be able to walk like a normal man. I mean, he's Batman. So, it's kind of in the name. So I thought that was neat. So as you can see, we have Acrobatics 2, which Acrobatics is basically like Jump Boost, except I'm on my own acrobatic scale, so instead of it being up every one block, it's like up every half block. Don't worry too much about it, but basically it's another version of Jump Boost, slightly altered. And he has Strength too, so he actually is pretty strong. So let's see how good he does with this Strength, because again, these are all custom against some common mobs. Let's see, what do we want to take here? Let's take ourselves a chicken. Let's take this chicken. Let's see what we do. Ooh, look at that. We one-shot a chicken. So Batman be pounding the chickens all day, every day. Let's see what else we can spawn in. Maybe something. What about a pig? Let's see what we do with the pig. Alright, Mr. Piggles. 2 shots of pig. So that's actually pretty good. Now we're going to take a villager. As you can see, I have the Godzilla mod installed. We're going to take a villager. Now, you know, I shouldn't be beating on villagers, but he broke the law. He was loitering, and he needs to be served justice. Look at that. Three hits a villager. That's pretty freaking insane. So as you can notice before, Batman actually had strength 3, but I lowered it just a little bit, which actually didn't seem to do too much because we just 3-shot a villager. And yeah, so you know, like I said, the mod's going through a lot of power balancing and whatnot, so that's pretty nifty. So Batman's also got some amazing abilities built into his suit. Now, let's go into some of these. So if you're Batman and the party doesn't stop there. So if you hold the vision key, or hit it, you notice you get night vision for 10 seconds. So that's pretty freaking awesome. So you don't have to hold it down anymore. I'm not even holding the keyboard right now. You could just, you know, roam around and get it for 10 seconds. And stuff like that. So that's the vision key, which currently is V, and it's nice because you can change the keys. I forget what suitability this is because it's not going to say night vision key. You know, it has ability 1, ability 2, ability 3, ability 4, yada 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 yada. Because I mean, otherwise it gets so minute and it just becomes a pain. I mean, because obviously other heroes are going to use the V key for something else. So, yeah, it's nice that you can change the keys finally. So that's one ability. The second ability, as you all know, is if you hold down F, you still do your nifty gliding. And, you know, you can actually, I think you can get a really good glide if you run. And then, yeah, well, actually it goes away, I guess. But, so yeah, you still get your gliding abilities. You know, that's pretty freaking sick. So, that's what Batman, that's the internal stuff. Oh, one more thing. We got rid of the Sonic Bat Collar because that hand link, we're going to use it for something else. It's become, instead of being the Sonic Bat Collar, it's the Bat link, the Bat hand link. I'll get into that in a minute when I'm actually going to show it off in this video because it doesn't have a use yet, duh. But Batman actually can summon bats on his own now. The Sonic Bat Collar is built into his Bat Belt now. So how it works is if I shift and I hold the, let me think. It's the, I believe it's R. Let's see what happens. Is it R? No, that was so bad. I think it's B. I really think it's B. Yep, there it goes. So as you can see, you can spawn in bats. That was so bad. I should be looking at the controls, but I'm not. Let me see. Yeah, it's the B. See, it says night vision and stuff, but this is all subject to change. They'll say ability 1, ability 2, but as you can see, you can change this. You can change the keys. But that key is one you can't change. As you can see, the B key is not an option because that's only for Batman. I find it really counterproductive for that. So unless we have other heroes use the B key. So basically, you can't hold B down and you can't spam it because what do you do? Hold Shift, hold B. It's the timer's going, and then there you go. That way, see, you can't spam it. I'm holding it down right now. I shot it again, hold it down again, shot it again. So now you can summon bats at will. It doesn't do any durability to your armor, so you know that's kind of a nifty feature. So it's a built-in Sonic Bat Collar. And as you can see, it didn't spawn one bat in, it spawned in a whole freaking horde. So, you know, a lot of you may be like, what's the purpose of this besides looking cool? Well, I find it actually really useful when you get a whole bunch of bats, because when you have enemies shooting at you, they end up hitting the bats instead of you a lot of the time because they get in the way. So I find that super convenient. So, yeah. That's basically all the abilities Batman has built into his suit, and that's the default suit. So now that we have the default suit out of the way, let's get into some of the suits that have, you know, a little bit different abilities. Again, all this is subject to change. Most of those features are in concrete, but there may be a few more added. If you have any ideas, leave it down in the comment section down below. Now, as you can see, all these probably do the same thing. I'll just put on, you know, some of them to see what you see, so you guys get the feel of what we look like. There's a Dark Knight bat suit. Look freaking amazing. Look at me. And as you can see, you can do all the same features. I have the night vision. You have all the stuff with it. I have the night vision. See, night vision's a potion effect, but I do have Optifind off, so that's why I have no bubbles. But you know, that's not something that's on you all the time. You most likely won't have bubbles on you if you don't have Optifind. because the all abilities now. So basically, this Batman does the same thing. Let's see if we summon in our bats. We shift, and voila, he summons in the bats as well. He actually did that in the Dark Knight movie. I think it was Batman Begins. We have Batman. That looks pretty nifty. And the new 52, I'll show you the new 52. What it looks like on you. It looks freaking amazing. It's got the same ability, so there's no point in going, and as you can see, overall again. These are basically, how these will be obtained is through the Bat computer, most likely. There'll be an option once you make... To use the Bat computer, you obviously have to be part of the Bat family. You have to be wearing the Bat family suit or be registered in the Bat family. And there'll probably be an option or a menu that you can like buy other hero suits with certain materials and all that. So that's pretty nifty. Let's get the BTAS Bat suit on. See what it looks like. Basically, it looks like the other one, but we got the yellow circle around. Not much difference in that one. Now, the 1960s Bat suit actually has a big difference. This is the best thing ever. You guys are going to love this so much. So as you can see, we have our standardized abilities. I mean, look at me. I'm freaking. I look like Adam West right now. This is amazing. So, I got my standard abilities. You got my night vision, which I don't know if we're gonna keep that for this suit because I don't think the 1960s Batman had any cowl lens things. Let me guys know in the comments if he did. I'm not sure, but I mean, even if we remove that, this makes up for it all right here. Let me turn my music on. This is the best thing ever. So the 1960s Batman has been a highly requested feature for so long. Doesn't spawn in bats, but instead does this. Oh my god! It's great! And it plays the whole thing! Oh my gosh. But how it works, as you can see, the further I get away from where I spawned it in, it gets quieter, so it doesn't follow you, unfortunately. It stays right there. God, that's loud! Oh my gosh. I gotta hope I don't get, like, copyright for that. Oh my goodness alive. That's the best thing ever. And it doesn't go away either. Oh my gosh. Alright, but as you can see, if somebody's trying to annoy you with that, all you have to do is turn your music off. Wait, does that feature not? Oh no, you're just stuck! You're just stuck with it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's because, I gotta fix it. Oh my gosh! I think it's, what about if I turn my sound on? Is it go away? Okay, it goes away. Okay, you just turn your sound off as they do. Okay, it should be your music, but that was... that is the best. And, okay, yeah, you turn it off, and then you turn the sound back on, it should be gone. Yeah, it'll go away, you won't hear it anymore. So that's the best thing ever, oh my gosh. You can just go around, you'd be sitting there on the computer, but again, it doesn't follow you, it's in at like a 5 or 10 radius of wherever you are, and stuff like that. So I thought that was way more beneficial than the bats for the 1960s Batman, because, I mean, that's the best thing ever. So, yeah, on to the gadgets! So, as you can see, here are just some of the Bat gadgets. There are obviously more. Yes, there are more than this, and as you can see, some of these are actually new, and look very, very different from what they did before. So, as you can see, we changed some textures. We have the Batarang, the Bat Bomb. You guys are pretty familiar with that. We just maybe updated the textures. The electric Batarang, ooh, the heated Batarang, smoke pellets, which code has changed on that, gas pellets, freeze grenades, these are the best things ever. We have a rebreather, and we have the backglider, which has been completely upgraded. So, we're going to go over all these gadgets, guys. So, I'm going to put these up here because I don't like having everything in my hotbar at front. So, rules with the Bat gadgets. Only members in the Bat family can use them. As you can see, I am myself, and I try to right-click and throw my Batarang, and it does not do anything. Like I said, there's a lot of power balancing with this. You can craft these gadgets if you're not Batman, but you can't actually make them. I mean, you can't actually use them, duh. So you can be Robin and use them because they're all interchangeable. As long alternate suits work. As long as you're somewhat in the Bat family, you can use any of the gadgets. Batman can use Robin's gadgets, except Robin's got his own some unique things. Batman's got his some own unique things like the backglider and stuff like that. They got their own unique things, but most of the stuff is interchangeable. So that's pretty nifty. So as you can see, I cannot throw the batarang. I can't actually use any of these. I've tried a bat bomb. You know, I'm gonna try to blow something up. You can't even shoot anything. Let's try a gas pellet. I can't do anything with any of that. Let me try the bat glider. Nope, can't do anything with it. You have to be a part of the bat family. Bat glider is actually only for Batman, but you know, you get the gist. So what you have to do is, like I said, be a part of the bat family. So I'm gonna wear the default Batman suit. Oop, forgot his boots. See, even if you wear some of it, it doesn't work. You have to wear the entire suit. Like I said, power balancing, mixing suits. Though it was eliminated in one point in the latest version of 1.6.4, it was bugged, so people found glitches in it. But now, and I find the system way better because now Batman's got the advantages of all these that the other heroes like Superman can't use. So that way, Batman's actually like, even though his armor is maybe one of the weaker ones, because armor is the strength of Diamond, as you can see. Even though his armor is not as good, with these gadgets, make him equivalent to the abilities of the other heroes. You now literally rely on your gadgets to become successful with Batman. So since I have a batsuit on, I can throw my batarangs as I please. And it's hard to see in this dim lighting, which is my mistake for choosing this, but they're actually 3D models, as you can see slightly. They're 3D models when you throw the batarang out. And these batarangs function basically the same, except it's a nifty 3D model this time. Not in your hand, though, because it's kind of pointless since literally it's two-dimensional, the batarangs are. So, but we do have some 3D stuff in here. Like I said, the weapons and all, that's all 3D now. So, we have the batarangs. I'm just spamming that around, you know, yada, yada, yada. So now we have the bat bomb. Now, I feel like instead of blowing... Actually, I could go down in the water, because that won't destroy anything at all. So the bat bomb got its same use. Throw it. Boom, sucker. As you can see, the cool 3D animation. Boom. Oh, crap. That ricocheted. Be careful of that. And as you can see, you lose them. It's not like the batarangs, so you can infinitely use them. So, now here we get to the new batarangs. You guys are probably so, like, freaking out right now, because like, oh my gosh, Batman's got all these gadgets now. I mean, I'm freaking out too, especially when I made it. So, now we have the electric batarang. This is so cool. What the electric batarang does when you shoot it, it summons lightning down, and it electrocutes the opponent. As you can see, the electricity goes to the ground like that. Electricity shoots to the ground. And let me get a mob to test this on. I should have done that before. Let me go get mobs to test these on. Let's see, what mob is probably the most beneficial? I think King Kong. That's for Mothra. Yeah, obviously, because that'll work. Let's see here. Who do we want to pick on? Let's pick on some zombies. Let's pick on some dambies. So, we get in here. We got... Oh, we're on peaceful. We can't do that. And I don't want to change it because I don't want to starve. Let's get villagers. These are bad villagers. Bad guys. They're not good. They've been cruel. So let's see. The batarang, if I'm not mistaken, does 3 hearts of damage when you... I don't want to trade with you. It does 3 hearts of damage. It should... Oh, he's gonna die. He's gonna fall right off, and it's over. Let's see. So, yeah, as you can see, it's better just to spam these things. Ah! I gotta shift so I don't hit him. So, as you can see, it takes a good amount of time. They're not too overpowered. Like I said, nothing's really too overpowered, you know. So, that's pretty freaking awesome. The bat bomb, well, we know what that's good. That does the same amount of damage as the batarang. They both do 3 attack damage to their opponent, whoever they hit. So they're the same, except obviously that one explodes. Let's try the electric batarang on him and see what that does. As you can see, if it hits them, it just shoots the lightning straightly through. But if you hit the block next to them, that's what you want to do, because then the lightning... Basically, the logic behind it is when you hit the ground, the lightning, you know, goes around the surrounding area, and you can potentially catch your foe on fire, or I could just punch him like that. And I believe these may be slightly stronger. I'll post it up on the screen if I'm incorrect. That's so beneficial to kill him like that. So yeah, that's what you're gonna want to do with that one. So here's the heated batarang. Now, this is probably the most OP batarang in the entire game. So with the heated batarang, what you can do is you throw it, and you turn instantly. You burn right through whatever you're throwing it at, which I find is pretty freaking insane. Like, look at this. I could just take out this entire, like, mountainous area over here. Now, obviously, this won't work on some materials like those of Bedrock. I'm going to ensure it won't. I want to test something actually. To be honest with you, I want to test Bedrock. Let me get some Bedrock up in here. I want to see, because I don't think I implemented just yet. As you can see, it still gets rid of Bedrock, but in the final release, as you can tell, things are not done. You won't be able to break through Bedrock because that'd be really, really bad, and most likely Obsidian and stuff like that. But right now, you get the gist of what it does. Basically, you can melt your way through most substances. So that's freaking amazing. Let's see what it does on the actual villager himself. Let's put him up next to the Batmobile. This is not the actual Batmobile. This is in Minecraft. These are blocks. But anyways, let's throw it at him, and it catches him on fire. So basically, it's like the electric batarang when the electric batarang hits the ground, except this lasts longer, and it was made for fire. So he's probably going to die now, as you can see. So let's see how many hits we can take. If we can kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not counting correctly. So most of these are the same strength. They all do 3 attack damage, if I'm not mistaken. It's just they all have different abilities, obviously. So we have our villager test subject that we now don't need to use. So now we're on to the smoke pellet. Now, remember that stealth I was talking to you guys earlier? This is where it comes in. So in the Superheroes Unlimited mod, when you see stealth under a hero, that means, for those of you that know regular Minecraft logic, you'll be aware of that with stealth, what am I saying? With invisibility, the player goes invisible, but your armor doesn't. Now, with stealth, what that means is you go completely invisible. Your armor goes invisible, and you go invisible. So you won't be standing, you won't have an invisibility potion, and then you go invisible, you still see the outline of the armor. That's what the stealth does. So if you ever have an invisibility potion, then you can fully go invisible. Same thing with the smoke pellets. The AI has been updated. Instead of just shooting a little smoke cluster, it actually turns you invisible for a better getaway. And I'll show you what I mean by this. So I throw it, and I am gone. I'm out of there. You don't even see me no more. So as you can see, you get... Oh, it went away. That was quick. Let's see. You get it for 5 seconds, invisibility, so make the most of every second. And you can get your quick getaway. As you can see, the armor didn't stay. So if you throw it on the ground, obviously it makes the same explosion that you normally are used to. So that's just a quick, nothing much changed with that, except as you can see, there's like a 3D awesome model. But the other versions had that too, but I just love throwing it on the ground. So yeah. Now we're getting on to purely new stuff. Well, obviously these two were new, but this is completely new. So here we have the gas pellet. Now the gas pellet acts a lot like the smoke pellet in the sense you throw it, and it does the smoke particle. Except this one doesn't turn you invisible, as you can see. As you can see the 3D model of the pellet being shot. It's really hard to see. It was a really poor choice to be in a dimly lit room. As you can see slightly, let's see if I can get a better view. You can kind of see it. You'll be able to see it when you play easier because I'm in a dark room. The gas pellet. Now this is cool. What this does is it doesn't turn you invisible because obviously it's not made to. What this does is you hit your opponent with it, and it gives them abilities. As you can see, you can't see the potion effects because I have Optifine turned them off, but they get blindness and slowness and nausea and everything you would not want. Like, they cannot move. He is so disoriented right now. He's not even funny. It's a gas pellet. It completely like destroys you. Like, oh my gosh, it makes you sick when you get hit by it. So word of advice, don't get hit by, that. So I'm just gonna get off the edge, criminal scum. So yeah, that's basically the difference between a smoke pellet and a gas pellet. Both shoot out, the smoke comes out. This one turns you invisible, and I believe it gives the opponent blindness and slowness, and this one gives you all that, and it gives you the nausea and stuff like that. So slightly different uses, but could become and handy eventually. Now this has got to be my favorite of all the throwable items. This is the most convenient, the most useful. Let's get a villager as I test something. I'm going to have to get to some area that's not up here because we're going to need this. This is the freeze grenade. Basically what this does is, like it says, when you have an opponent, it works with players as well, And I want that person. I don't like this guy very much. He stole some money from me, and I don't you climb back up there. So basically, this guy stole money from me, and I want him to suffer. So what I can do with him, get down there. I don't want you to destroy my bat cave. Go. Over there. Over yonder. Here. Ah, he's dead. Okay, I spawned in a new guy because that was really bad. So basically what this does is you throw it at him, and it encapsulates him in an ice structure. So he has freaking smooth slowness, and he's stuck. He ain't getting out of there. He ain't getting out of there. Let me head to the surface really quickly so you guys can see that better in action. Be right back. Alright guys, so basically I got outside the Wayne Manor, so now we're going to test this even better. So, I get on game mode so you can see how this interacts. So if I throw this, bam, it's over. And as you can see, it uses them up, and you got the cool 3D model that you can barely see. It's better, like, you can barely see it if it's out. I'm just going to waste all these. It doesn't do anything else. He's just continually getting blindness. But this villager is stuck in here. Now, what's really useful is say, oh, I have at least spawned a whole crap ton of them, and this is the coolest thing ever. So, oh no! Pretend these are bad guys. Pretend these are thugs. I haven't implemented them back in yet, but just let's they're annoying. Oh no, I don't want to hurt this one, but he's gonna have to suffer. So let's say I have a cluster of them and they're coming at me. Just in the middle. It's over! Over! They all go away! Oh, he escaped. Well, it's because it didn't. As you can see, there's a radius of like 5. So obviously these made it away, not anymore. They've been encapsulated. This guy, I don't like him very much either. And these two, it's over for them. So you don't actually have to hit your opponent with this like you do with the, I believe in the gas pellet actually, you don't have to either. I'm pretty positive with the gas pellet, it's all those in the surrounding area. Yep, all those in the surrounding area but you. Isn't that useful? So all of them, or as you can see, they're not mobile, they're not walking around, just because, see, now they go, see, demonstration right there, because it wore off. So it's all, with the pellets and stuff, you don't have to be accurate with it. It's really the batarangs that you kind of have to be accurate with more so. So, yeah, now that I got that out of the way, I might as well just stay up here, because I'm going to have to show you guys the backlighter, and it's going to be really annoying down there. So, let's see, what do we got cooking next? So, now we have the rebreather. So, basically, what the rebreather does is that you, if for those of you who don't know, Batman has one, and he puts it in his mouth, and it allows him to breathe underwater. So that's exactly what this does. You right-click it, and you get water breathing for a whole freaking minute. It's water breathing 4, too. Like, dang. You could just, hit it again, and then it's over. It's got a durability, though, so you don't want to waste it. Let me check the durability, actually, really quickly, because I want to make sure. Yeah, it's 1,000! Jeez! That's a lot. That's 1,000. That's 1,000 minutes. You can stay underwater if you use this right. Holy crap, that's a lot. It's funny, I'm just now realizing, as you can see it over to my hand. It's funny, I'm just realizing, but oh my gosh, you could be underwater for 1,000 minutes if you play your cards right. That's just freaking amazing. So that's the rebreather. That's what that does. There's not much more to show about that. It lets you breathe underwater. Yeah. On to the backglider. Now, this is cool. So the backglider is probably one of the biggest changes. Now, this is what we've always wanted to do with this thing, but we finally get to. So, if you recall last time, the backglider, how it would work is you'd hold it in your hand, and you'd get the ability to kind of glide. As you can see, that's not working. You're like, Tayo, why did you do that? Now I can't glide anymore. It's completely useless. No, this is even better. So as you can see, if you hold it, it doesn't give you any, you can't glide. I mean, obviously if you're holding F down, you can glide. But, you can't glide anymore. You don't get any extra abilities. You have to equip it now. So what you do is you right-click to equip. Now watch this. Oh my gosh! I am wearing the backlighter. This is what we've always wanted to do, and we finally got it cooking. As you can see, my thing changed, and to get rid of it, you hit the Suit Ability 2 key to eject. So if you check there, Suit Ability 2, right now I have it as C, which is the default. I hit C. Look at that! Took it off and put it in my inventory. What? So, yeah, now let me put this baby back on. So let's go over to what this thing does. So basically, like it does, bat glider lets you fly. Who said bats can't fly? So basically, if you hold spacebar down, as you can see, I already fell. I'm going to teach you guys how to work this really quickly. So basically, I got to wait a little bit. Oh, now I can go back up. So as you see, if I keep holding spacebar down, oh, why am I descending? I'm holding spacebar down. What? What that means is you ran out of fuel. You'd be like, what? Why does the glider have fuel? Well, see, we took the variant of this very loosely off of the Batman, the series, not Batman the animated series, but the Batman. For those of you that's seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And his back glider actually is probably the coolest version. It didn't feel like a hang glider. It actually had a jetpack built in. So what we did is we implemented a small fuel system to this that allows you for minimal flight to just kind of, if you need to get an extra oomph off the ground, you know, as you can see, I can just, and then I can soar off. And how this works is once you're in the air, wherever your cursor or you move your thing, that's where you guys can see I'm rising. I'm not holding spacebar at all right now. So you can literally be up here forever if you play this right. I can descend. I can rise back up. I got stuck. I can descend down if I want to, if I choose so. Hold shift makes me go any quicker. As you can see, I got my slow descent because I'm a glider now. See, I'm descending currently. Nope, I want to go back up this thing. So it's wherever you aim your cursor is where it's going to go. Basically, for those of you that play the Godzilla mod, it's basically like that. How when you ride Mothra, wherever you aim your cursor is where Mothra and you will fly. I'm stuck. So that's how this flies. And the purpose of that, as you can see, I just hold the space bar, is to give you the extra jetpack boost. So I'm just going to descend. That's a quick way to do it. If, you know, if you need to get down quickly and you run out of fuel, just hold space bar. It takes you down really quickly. It doesn't take long to refuel. Let me know if I should put like a little bar off to the corner or something that lets you know how much fuel you have. Because really, I think the fuel, if you hold it down, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have about, I counted a little bit late from when I hit it. So you have about 4 or 5 seconds of fuel, which may not sound like a lot, but then again, you can literally just like take off. Like literally, you don't even need that. If I hold space, I'm off. I did not even use the jetpack. You know what I did, guys? All I basically did there was I ran, jumped, and looked up. So, I mean, you really don't need to use a jetpack. It's just there to say, like, oh, crap, I need to get up there really quickly. You know, just up real quickly, and now I'm up there. So it's just a convenient purposes, but, you know, it's not something to rely on. You really, it's like a glider. And to get even better gliding, hold F down, and it'll, like, you know, then you're using the cape built-in suit gliding and the glider gliding, so you could just go freaking far. I mean, who said Batman can't fly? I mean, look at this. I'm freaking Batman. Ow, 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 ow. Don't run into walls. Yeah. We still have one more thing to add with it. We plan on actually adding in a particle effect to the jetpack that lets the fires come up so it looks cooler. Oh, that looks awesome. I'm like, I'm Batman. So, yeah, don't worry about that. There will be a fire effect that will be emitted from this. I can say, oh, this is not completely finished. Just a good portion of it. So, yeah, that's basically all the gadgets I'm going to show you guys for today. We're running about 30 minutes. But before I end off, I'm going to show you what the back glider looks on some of the other bat suits, because it's not this universal black thing that goes on the top of your back. It actually changes depending on your suit. So let me head back to the Batcave really quickly, guys, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, guys, so I got back here with the back glider. I'm going to show you what this looks like on some of the other suits. Obviously, I'm not going to show you BTAS because it looks exactly the same as the other one. But let's show you. The big difference is, this one's not too different, I don't think. La 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 la, put it on. As you can see, yeah, not too different. Slightly different texture for it. Let me fly. Let me fly. I ran out of fuel, apparently. That's sucky. Come on, let me fly. Do I get to fly? Well, I actually could just do that. I'm flying in the Batcave. Oh, I hit that. Wow. Oh, now I'm flying. See? Woo. Jetpack style. So, yeah, this texture didn't... That was a waste of time. This texture didn't change too much for him. Really? It's the characters... Oh, don't want to put that back up. I want to see what it looks like. That's sick. That is amazing looking. You look freaking fabulous. So, kudos to Gigan 2005. Okay, I shouldn't call him that. General Gigan, excuse me. for doing these textures and translating them. So let me hit the C key or the suitability 2 key to drop it off. The ones that basically have the blue keys what am I saying? The one that has the blue capes are the ones that are majorly different looking. There's 2 blue cape suits. There's obviously the Adam West 1960 suit, and there's another Batman suit that is bluish and has a blue cape. So yeah, basically when you put that on, the backlighter is like a blue color. So it matches your suit, which I find is a really convenient feature. And they all work the same on all of them. And the system's all connected. So if, say you try to cheat the system out, you're wearing one bat suit, and you try to put another one on to regain your fuel. Well, it's per glider, so it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work by the player. It works by the glider itself. If the glider, the item itself, that was what runs out of fuel. So it doesn't matter how many times you put it on somebody else's suit. If you're out of fuel, you just gotta stand there and wait a few seconds, and then you'll come back. So let me just stand here a few seconds and wait until I come back. So let me fly. Now let's count real quickly, guys. How many seconds you get regen? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 seconds. That's not bad at all. Let's see if it's even less than that. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3 seconds. So 3 seconds of not jumping. You gotta stand there 3 seconds, and now as you can see, you can go up real quickly. So that's not bad. And like I said, it's not like the Iron Man suits where you run out of fuel and you're gonna fall to the ground. You can obviously use the glider portion. That's just an extra little oomph there I added in for the Batman fans like myself, so we don't, we have something a little edge over somebody else. And really quickly, just like I said, the gliders don't work on other members of the Bat family. It's a Batman unique only thing. To be like, Kyle, why does Batman get all the good stuff? Don't worry. The other heroes, Robin's got his own unique things Batman can't touch, and Nightwing's got his own unique things Batman can't touch, or anybody else. So most of, like I said, is interchangeable, but stuff like that. But as you can see, that was basically a summary of some of the Bat gadgets. Just like I said, just some. There are actually more. There's actually more suits that have different abilities and all that. And I don't mean alternate suits. I mean suits that act as gadgets. Power armor. I didn't say that. So, yeah, if you want to see a video on that, let me know. But, yeah, so thanks for watching, fellow crime fighters. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. If you have any suggestions, leave down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to throw that batarang and support at those like buttons. And, put the like button away at Arkham. I'm falling. And I'm on survival. I gotta swim all the way up. Ah, yeah, that's right. See? Can't put it on because I'm not Batman right now. So, yeah. Like I said, let's try to get 200 likes, guys. And then if we get 200 likes, I'll upload the next, what's the word for, I'm stuck down here, aren't I? If we can get 200 likes, guys, then we will upload the next update. And let me know what you want it to be. You want it to be another hero that I've implemented? I know some of the options. We have the Flash I could go over. He's got some new abilities. We have Batman Beyond, which has gotten way updated, which he's got a lot of cool stuff. Nightwing's actually got some really cool stuff. I'm basically done with the Bat family. We actually have new members to the Bat family. I'm going to leave that a little bit of secret to you guys. Just something to entice you guys a little bit. Don't want to spoil everything right at once. Yeah, the Bat family's got some really cool stuff. The major ones I'm just going to say that have awesome changes is Batman Beyond suit looks freaking amazing, and obviously it looks amazing, but it's got some awesome abilities, and Nightwing's got some cool, unique abilities that are sometimes, if used right, really overpowered. Typhoon 419 knows the crap I'm talking about. So yeah, don't spoil that, Ty, or I will hunt you, and I will put you in Arkham. So yeah. So let me know if you want me to go over some more hero suits, or some vehicles. Now, if I go over a vehicle, obviously, I'm not going to be doing all the vehicles at once. I'll probably do the Batmobile first, because that's the one we're almost done with the Batmobile. So we'll go over the Batmobile first, and its model and what it does. That'll be next. So, but obviously, I'll get to reviewing most of the stuff in the mod. But let me know what you guys want first for the next update. So vote in the comment section down below. Vehicles or more hero suits and stuff like that. So, yeah, and remember, fellow crime fighters, just want to thank you guys for all your support on trying to get this mod out to 1.7.10. I thank you guys so much for your patience. You know, I really do appreciate it. I've been working nonstop and all my free time to get this out to you guys. I'm sorry for the longest delay. You know, I just, you know, but it's good. I'm going to make it up to you guys. It's going to be the best version of the mod ever. As you can see by all this stuff already, it's pretty freaking awesome. So, yeah. Leave down a comment section down below what you want next, and remember, fellow crime fighters, fight crime and tie your shoes.